Alright guys, so as you can see already, there's something about this label that makes it more interesting and nice. It has to do with the white, it has to do with the color combination as well, and then the fruits as well. And today's video I'm going to show you how to do all those stuff to make your design look more interesting and appealing for your client, and some few do's and don'ts as well. Okay, so guys, do not forward this video, do not skip this video. It's very important. Watch it through to the end. You're going to learn something so great today. Let's move into today's video. Let's start by going to Photoshop, and then I'm going to start with a dimension. Now I don't think I have designed a label with this dimension before, but then there is it. I'm going to set here to pick inches. Okay, this time not pixels but inches. I'm going to use 8.5, and then over here I am going to use 3. Okay, now I did this because I took a measurement of the bottle. You have to always get a bottle. If you don't know the size, you're going to be in trouble. So I took the measurement of the bottle. That's a paper on the bottle, so I took it off and then I measured it, and this is what I have. And so I advise you to also do the same thing before you even come over here. Because I want maximum resolution, I'm going to set it to 300. I'm going to leave here pixels per inch, and then RGB for now. When it's time for me to print it, I'm going to convert it to CMYK, but for now let's leave it at RGB, and then I'll click on create. Also, when it goes for printing, it's likely possible some part is going to be cut off, or some part is not really going to be nice, or something like that. I'm just going to leave a little room for mistakes and error. So I'll go here to view the new guard layout. I'm going to set here to 4. I'll also set here to 4. Over here, click on the margin. Over here, set it to 0.25. All right, now let's copy it. Let's paste it here. Let's paste it here. Let's paste it here. All right. Okay. Now, and so around this page, I'm going to leave it, as a margin for error, or anything that happens at the printer side. It's not really my concern. I'm still going to have my document and my design intact here in the box here. All right. So now that we have it like this, let's start with the background. Very important. I'm going to start with a solid color, and then I am going to type C44801, and then I'll click on OK. And so this is the color, and I'll also like to start with a little bit of the designs. And so what I'm going to start is this one, the ellipse tool. I'll just drag it like that over here, just like that, just like that, very big like that. Drag it up, double click it, and then choose color white. Click on your move tool and then drag it here, and then maybe Ctrl T to transform it, and then just rotate it like that, something like this. But you already know we can always come back and do what, edit it. And so we are going to leave it like this for now. We're going to leave it like this. And also I like to pick my pen tool over here, and then click on new layer so it doesn't affect anything over there. I'll click over here, somewhere here, and then maybe click over here, something like this. Okay, and then click here, click here, click here, click here. I'll go over here to shape, click on it, and I'm going to have the shape here like this. Now double click it. We are going to use let's say same color over here, right? Let's use the same color over here so it blends nicely. Now let's give it a new layer again. Let's right click it, and then let's create clipping mask. Nice. Click on your brush tool, which is over here. Reduce the size. I want you to hold Alt and pick this color. Now come over here and pick a more lighter one, and then just brush at the edge like that, and then reduce the opacity a little bit. That is it. Now we also want to pick our pen tool again, and then maybe click over here and then drag it over here like that. No, drag it over here like that. Come over here and then come over there, and then let's click on shape. Nice. Now right click it and then create clipping mask again. All right, let's perhaps resize it nicely like that. Drag it down a little bit. Okay, let's double click it. We want to give it a yellow color. Now the reason why I'm choosing these colors is because these colors are colors that are associated with orange. Now because this is a product that has to do with orange, it's very necessary that we use these colors. You can't use any color that does not fit into the range of the fruit orange. I'm going to use F8B512. click on OK. So you can see it's over there like that. Also click over here and then choose create a new layer, right click it and then create clipping mask. All right, and then let's use our brush, pick the white color here, and then let's just exactly over here, let's set it to 25. Nice. Now I like how it looks so far. It looks quite interesting and quite yeah, it looks interesting. Okay, let's look interesting. We want to do the same thing to this side. All right, the same thing to this side. So what we can do is, so from here all the way to here, want to duplicate. Let's select all from here all the way up, duplicate it, Control T, right click it, flip horizontal, right click it, flip horizontal and then vertical, right? All right, so let's bring it down there like that, just like that. Okay, so you can see the same thing over here repeated over here, but then we are going to delete this one, you can see, and we are also going to delete the top one as well, you can see. And then over here you want to duplicate this one down here. Now over here you want to Control T it and then drag it like that, and then drag it down here like that. Now I want you to double click it, and I want us to choose a very deep color. It has to do with 711B03. All right, and then let's try and then bring it in there like that. Okay, so something like this, we just want to see something like this. This is good. So we are almost done with it, but we need to also start bringing some few elements in there as well, the fruits and stuff. And we need to come down here, and then I'll click on my ellipse tool, hold shift and then create a perfect circle, and then click on the move tool and then move it in there. Okay, also I want to give it a different color, still within the ranges of orange, FC9A06. all right, so something like this. Maybe I'll drag it a little bit up more. Then let's come and let's pick this, drag it in there and leave it there like that, and then let's just push it in there like that. Okay, also let's bring in the other fruit, this one, drag it in there again, and then you want to maybe rotate it like this and then drag it here. At least a little bit of it is taken out, and so I think I like this so far. I would like to also put it in a group, and then maybe drag also this one in there as well, and then I'll name it BG. So we are done with the background. The background looks quite interesting, all right, because now it features some orange in the background. This is how we want it to look like. Let's start with the information in the middle here, and so I'll pick my brush over here, make sure a caps lock is off, increase the size of the brush, pick this yellow color. All right, now you know how I pick it. You can pick it by using this one or hold Alt and then click over here. Click over here. Now I would like to paste it over here like that. Go here and choose screen. Let me see, and I think this is great. You also want to make sure it falls in the middle of the entire thing, and then let's go and then let's pick this orange and then let's drag it in there, and let's resize it as well. Then let's drag it somewhere here. Okay, so this is quite interesting. I like this so far. I like to put it in a group and I'll call it orange. Why would I call it orange? Because that is actually what it is. Okay, but I would also like to go in there and start with some text as well, and this is where I come over here. Everything is going to be in the description for you guys. Everything is going to be there for you. I'll do that because I also want you to follow along. It's not moving because I've not clicked on my move tool, so I'll now move it over here. Let's go to the character. We are using Tiempo's headline. Now all the fonts is going to be in the description. Check it. It will lead you to my blog. Follow it and then you download everything that you need. So Tiempo's headline over here, we are going to use medium over here. The font size over here is going to be 64.8. This 4.8, and then the tracking is going to be 0. Let's keep it italics over here. Over here, let's keep it color white. But we are not yet done with it. Let's double click it. Let's go to the layer style. We want to give it some few effects. Let's go to bevel and emboss. Inner bevel over here. We're going to choose chisel soft, and then let's set here to 84, and then make sure here is up as well. And then here, what do we do over here? 75, and then over here is 16, and then let's go to the shading. Over here is going to be 90. That's the angle. The altitude is going to be 30. Let's click here. Let's choose this. Some screen. Set here to screen, and then click over here. Choose this color F66789. Click on OK. Over here, set it to multiply. Click over here. Choose 37020F, and then click on OK. Now this is great. Let's also go to the stroke. Let's give it some stroke. Set the size over here to turn. Awesome. And then set here to outside. Set here to normal. The opacity, set it to 100%. We have to click over here, choose color. Let's change the color. We also want to choose 711D03. Okay. Now you can see these colors are all, they are colors that has to do with the range of colors associated with orange. All right. And then I think that is it. Let's go to the shadow, and then the shadow, let's set here to multiply. Also the opacity, let's set it to 40 here. The angle over here, let's set it to 30. I'm setting it to 30 because I want the sun to blow over here like that, the sun to shine towards the side, and then the shadow should be casted over here. So the sun is going to shine from here, the shadow is going to be casted over here. Okay, and then let's set here to 20. Let's set here to 13. Let's set here to 10, and then let's click here. Let's set it to this, and then that is it. Let's click on OK. So you can see the shadow is casted over here nicely like that. I think this is great. Now let's also make sure it falls in the middle of the whole thing. Want it in the middle of the whole thing. And then let's pick this one, the best in the market. Does that mean that they are always the best in the market? No, I think it's just a marketing strategy. Okay, so let's use Muley, and then let's set it to regular. Let's set it to 9.9, and then the tracking, let's keep it at 0, and then let's keep it at italics over here. Let's keep it white over here. Click on your move tool. Let's move it somewhere. Yeah. All right. So I love this. Oh, looks so great. All right. So that's with orange. Okay, we are done with orange. Now let's start with the information at the left here. Okay. So I am going to pick this. Let me drag it all the way into Photoshop. Let me see what is going to. It's working. All right, so I am going to, let me see, let's drag it down a little bit. I'm going to pick this, and I'm going to select it all the way here. Great. And I'm going to give it a mask. That way only this is selected, so we can see it over here. Let's move it here like that, and then let's size it a little bit. Now I know what you're saying. You're going to say something like, I struggle to put all this stuff over here. I designed it. Now this thing is hiding the information. That is what you have to do, guys. Once a lot of information is in the background, even though the background doesn't, the background really complements everything in the foreground. Okay, let's reduce the opacity here to maybe around 90 something. Okay, maybe 70 something, 75. Okay, now the fact that it's in the background even communicates a lot. It doesn't always need to stand out. Okay, so let's practice keeping some stuff in the background. It really helps a lot. All right, so this is good, and then I'm going to click somewhere here, and then I'm going to choose for bulk purchases. All right, let's drag it up for bulk purchases. Let's go here to our character. We are going to use tempos headline. We are going to use medium here. We are going to set here to 8. We We're also going to set here to 0, the tracking to 0, italics here, color white over here as usual. Let's zoom in. It's not working. Let's zoom in. All right. You also want to try and keep it in the middle of the whole thing. How do you know it's in the middle? Use your own eyes to make that judgment. Doesn't necessarily need to be in the middle, but at least when the eyes see it, it has to be as if it's in the middle. All right. So with this one, I'm still going to use the same font, the same medium over here, but I think let's increase it to 10 a little bit, just to boost it up a little bit. Maybe even the tracking over here, let's give it maybe 100. Let's see. Okay, let's keep it there like that. Let's see, Control H, so you can see all the information falls within. I love this, falls within there. Okay, so we are done with the left. Let's put it in a group. Let's call it left. Now let's start with some information over here. All right, so I'm going to start first by bringing in this. Now the reason why I use this is because it makes people believe it. Okay, now if it's 100% organic and 100% natural, and you don't communicate it, nobody is going to buy it. So whatever it is in there, guys, make sure you communicate it. Let's go to stroke. Okay, I'm going to set here to color white. Nice. And then over here, I'm going to set here to 8, set here to outside, and then I'll click on OK. All right, so guys, make sure, and I see it is also covering the fruits over here. That is good. It's totally acceptable. See, acceptable. Okay, so that is it also over here, but we also need to give it some hue. Let's see, should we even use a level? Let's use a level and let's see. Okay, and then the level, you want here to be 5.4, and then you want here to be 1.25, and then that is all. Okay, just to boost the color up there a little bit. All right, now when the client sees this, he knows that when the person wants to buy your product and sees this, he knows you are telling the truth. If it's not 100% natural, guys, do not add it to it just for design sake. Don't do that. You can be caught and then incarcerated or something like that. Let's type over here. Let's use this and then type it over there. Sorry, type it over here. All right, so let's move it somewhere here. I am going to use Muley. I don't want to use campus headline all the time. Okay, so Muley or Muley, and then you're going to set here to regular. We are going to set here to regular. You're going to set here to 17.9, and then here let's keep it at 0, the tracking at 0. Here italics, let's keep it at white over here as well. And then let's see, yeah, let's keep it anywhere around this area. It would do, anywhere around that area would do. And that we can also put it in a group, and then let's call it right. That's the right side and the left side. Okay, what are we left with? Let's put in some logo over here. Okay, let's put in some logo over there. Drag this all the way in there, and then let's reduce it drastically, and then let's push it somewhere here, and then let's type fruit juice, Oasis fruit juice. Now guys, I don't know Oasis fruit juice. I'm not related to them. If it's a real logo, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it, forgive me, thank you, we move on. All right, so I'm going to change the color over here to color black. Now Tiempo's headline, I am going to choose medium over here, and then I'm going to choose 20.4 over here, and then the tracking, keep it at 0, italics over here as well, and then let's just keep it in the middle of the logo here. Select both of them, Control T, then Control H, make sure it falls in the middle here as well. Very important, it falls in the middle here, and then maybe the logo, we can reduce it a little bit more. I know it's crossed the line. I know rules are meant to be broken, guys. Let's select it, and then let's call it logo. And guys, we are done, or we are almost done. One thing more, I want everything here to be boosted, look quite interesting, and the color should be popping up. You get what I mean? You know what I mean? So I'm going to go to levels, and then I'm going to set here to 24. Everything just looks whoosh now. I'm going to set here to 0.88. Everything looks interesting now. I think I'll buy a drink that has the color scheme like this. I think I'll buy it. I'll buy it. Yeah, I'll buy it. So guys, if you love this video, please hit the bell icon and subscribe to this channel. Remember, I love you all. See you in the next video. Peace.